this is going to come out very well, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. So, good morning. I'm on my way to Todber Manor for the BOTLN net spring match. I've just come into England. I'm still on the M4, heading towards Bristol. I'm going to cut down a Bath. Yeah, so this is like the 4th or 5th BOTLN net match. And I think the main goal for this, I'm not hoping, well I am hoping to bag up, but I'd like to be able to take a trophy home, because I've never actually had any kind of fishing trophy, and I know that they're doing trophies up to like 10th place at the moment, as far as I can see. And yeah, so I've got a good chance of coming home with the trophy, and I think I'd love that. That would be the main goal for this. Any place between 1st and 10th would do me a trophy. So I'm feeling pretty confident. I think the last two matches on Todber on Wadmill, where we're fishing for the next 2 days. I think I came something like 12th and 8th. Was it 10th and 8th? But it doesn't really matter. But then I would have been in trophy positions if the same rules applied back then. So yeah, so hopefully within the next sort of 30 odd hours, I'll be leaving England with a trophy. But we'll see. Right then, well, I'm driving. I shouldn't really be filming, should I? I got the camera perched up on the side, so thought I'd give it a go. But yeah, so I've got about 70 or 80 miles left to go on the road. So I shall see you when I get there. Ta-da.
One of those and a coffee. 29. Unlucky.
Almost quite unlucky.
What have you got? 25. Where's that? That's a good swim. Yeah. They're all good swims. There's no bad
Hang
ones.
on, mate.
Oh no. Oh, what? Yeah. Have a rummage in there. See you in a bit.
Yeah,
cheers. You got to be happy with that, to be honest.
That's up top end. It's not in your favourite one.
Oh, it's
It's not the same peg. I don't want to fish it there.
Shoved to 16. That means you're right down the other end.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
You happy with that? Is it?
Yeah.
Good.
I'll
Well, you are there. That's where you are.
Yeah.
Right then, so I picked 27 out. It wasn't one of the better pegs in any of the previous matches that I fished, but I've seen carp moving in the reeds as I got here, and the big plume of silk came up. So it's not looking too bad. Hopefully I'll winkle a few out, maybe get a better peg tomorrow, and see if I can get a good stand in then. But yeah, I'm waiting for the all in. I think there's 2 or 3 minutes left. I've got coconut krill bottom bait topped with a small rosehip orange pop-up, because I know that last time I was fishing, orange corn was picking off, and I haven't got orange corn, but I've got little orange pop-up, so hopefully they do the same job. Right, there's a few minutes left to go. I'm going to check everything and make sure I'm ready to cast out. Alright then, I'll see you when I get my first fish. Right then. Right then, we're about an hour and a quarter in. I did try the floater biscuits in the reeds for about 40 minutes actually. The ones I'd seen early on didn't resurface or didn't show themselves again, to be fair. So what I've done, I've gone out to coconut krill bottom baits now, and I've made up like a ridiculously sticky PVA bag mix with the coconut krill, the toilet booster, and it's got coconut ice ground bait powder as well as chopped up coconut ice boilies. Not coconut ice, coconut krill. So it smells like coconut cake. It's quite potent, but so that's what I've got in my PVA bags now, and I'm thinking this is going to work. I hope it works. Right then, I'll give you another update in an hour if I'm still blanking. If not, you'll know what you see. I've just seen that rod tip tapping. Right then, another hour, 2 hours have passed, and all I've had for my efforts is one liner. Yeah, the left hand rod that's in the margin sort of bent right round and sprung back to exactly where it was, so it's obviously blatantly a liner. I perched over the rod for about 10 minutes, hoping that it was going to stick its head down and feed, but no. There isn't a massive amount of fish come out. I think there's a 20 come out, so that's going to easily claim the biggest fish of the match, but I'm not sure what sort of the standings are. I think some people have had 3 fish, but then that could be sort of less, well, probably mid 20 pounds is the bag at the moment, and I'm nowhere near it. I would like to get one off on the bank just to get off the mark and yeah, save a blank. But it's strange, just again, I'm sort of at the wrong end of the lake. We've got the deeper end of the lake, which is usually fishes better, plus the wind is pummeling up there, and I'm sitting here with the wind passing me through. Anything sort of like, I tried a bit of surface fishing because it's so sunny, but anything you throw out, it goes straight up to the deeper end. So what can you do? Right then, I think I'm gonna cook myself some food, and you know, hopefully when both my hands are busy I'll get a run. Right then, I'll see you later. I've just had my first run. Trouble is, it was a blatant bream run. It was just knocking back. I had it on the drop back, was just tapping up down like that, like I used to do when I was fishing with bream down the fend rod. So literally, I know that they don't count, and so I just struck at it, see if it was on early. I didn't bring it in. Still it's a run. Oh, right. Right then, so down to the last hour of the match, I think. It's probably been my, well, the worst match on Wadmill for me so far. Well, but then again, we're only halfway. I'm not sure what I'm going to keep from the ramblings today. I'm going to probably keep it as short as possible. Like, hopefully, I'm still hoping that one of these manages to pick up a fish in the last sort of hour. If all else fails, it's off to the barbecue. So yeah, so it's not all bad. It's been a nice day, so it's not all bad. But, yeah, I think in the last hour, well, yeah, probably the last hour, I've had more knocks and taps than I have had all day. And literally, with the prawns, I've had pickups and drops from them, but it makes me think, well, I'll just keep trying them, because it's better to have a pickup and a drop than nothing at all. But I've got like a rose hip out to the island, and I said a drop back bite didn't connect. But again, so I've put that back out again. But there's nothing. There's not much to tell you. I've tried everything I can. I've changed the baits 3 or 4 times. Tried different things, and there's none of them worked, but it wasn't really a peg that I wanted to start with, and it's not really a favourite peg altogether, I don't think. But hopefully the draw for tomorrow will be slightly better. Right then, I'll give you a little update at the end, or at the end of this day's match. No.
Oh.
So, the match of day one is over. Luckily, all the results from day one roll over onto day two, which means I've got a lot of work to do. I think the first place is at it's around about the £60 mark, so tomorrow I need to bank £60 a carp, plus whatever who's in first place catches tomorrow, even if I've got a chance of even getting first place, which is slim knowing me. I think biggest fish is £20 something, I'm not 100% sure, so I'd have to breach the £20 mark to look at biggest fish, but it is all still possible and all to play for. I've finished, we've done the social, I've had barbecue, I had a burger and a hot dog, and that was pretty good, talking to everyone. Now, those that want to, which is including me, are fishing the night on Wadmill, and there's a trophy then for the biggest fish during the night. And one's already come out, and it was £10, and I've yet to bank a fish bigger than £10 on Wadmill, but as I say, I can still do it. Yeah, so there's a slim chance of, but there is still a chance. So I'm going to, well, I just got the rods out before I put the camera on, so I'm hoping for my first fish of the night. I'd like to take home a trophy. I think everybody would though. So I'm battling against those that are left. There isn't that many there, but or that many that stayed on. I think there's about 8 or 9 that I know that I've stayed on fishing. Might be a few more, but wait and see. Alright then, I'm going to get my bed set up and get ready for a night of carp hauling, just like the day. Alright then, I'll see you later hopefully. Well, I just had my first run and first carp in the net. I weighed it and it started bleeding from the gill, so I let it go before I didn't do the whole lifting it up for the camera and taking a photo. It was £9.12, so it wasn't the biggest fish of the night. Nice little common, but see, if they start bleeding, you don't want to keep them out on the mat too, kicking around. So I just put it straight back. I would like to get a photo, but it's common sense, really, you know. But I haven't blanked. Right then, let's hopefully I'll do a bit more filming. I think it's going to get dark, so I'm not going to be able to do any filming without a light later on. But hopefully I get another fish on the bank. Right then, I'll see you later. Alright then, here we go. It's second fish of the night. A little bit smaller than the last one. £9.6, but it fought like a fish. Hell of a lot bigger. But, let's get a quick photo and let's get him back. Right, so this is the sort of lull in between. I've just loaded all my stuff up, ready for the draw of the second day. So I got, you can see that, all my stuff's piled over there. Not very tidy, but then again I never am. Yeah, so I had 3 fish last night. I had £9 common, followed by £9 mirror, followed by an £8 mirror, which I knew that wasn't really in contention for the biggest fish overnight, which that was confirmed when someone had a £20-pounder bang on dead, £20, about an hour ago, while I was like scrambling around trying to open my eyes. But yeah, so well done that guy. I knew that I wasn't sort of any way going to have the biggest fish of the morning or the night, But yeah, so I'm going to wander over now and see what peg I've got for today's match, or the second half of the match. Right then, I'll see you when I get my peg. Ta-da.
Third, Andy Batchelor. Second, Jason Mills. And first is Bradley with £70. So you know what you've got to go for.
You know the score, you know how to play your cards right. Yeah, you know which.
Let's go on with it.
You know how to connect the four to make.
Oh, what?
He's in there, like.
Turn away, turn away. What's he got? Oh, hang on. Do you want to write him down? Got 15. Is that again?
Oh, no. Oh, he's. There you go, right, you do that, mate. It's left.
10.
That's down the end, I think, that one.
Someone black in the draw.
Oh, it was the same one.
And I'm packed up as well.
Everyone's getting the same one. 29 and a half. With a few.
I'd say just get on the edge of that island.
Yeah, 29.
I was picking them up off the edge of that island last night.
Right then, so I drew a peg that's like 2 down from the peg I drew yesterday. It's in the 5 I really didn't want to draw. I think it's just going to be sitting it out really. I'm going to put baits out and just sit in them all day, and I really don't think I'm going to catch anything at all. It's a bit depressing. Another really bad draw, but you got to deal with it. Right.
About 11 or 12 pounds.
Well, it's not all doom and gloom. The guy on the peg next to me now is just managed to get a fish on.
First fish. First fish of the second day, £7.10. So down to 2 more. Happy days, back to the land.
Yeah, giving it all out.
They both got the same sort of thing. Yeah. Right, so we're a few hours in. It's fishing a lot better than I expected around me. As expected, I haven't had anything from this swim, and I'm not really truly expecting anything. I would like to think that I'll be able to muscle one out just to say that I am blank for the match. But I'll keep trying. It's yeah. So I've gone to now mixing the baits together. I've got coconut krill and rosehip, and I'm baiting the spots with both of them. And I'm sticking just a rosehip bottom bait, and just a small little rosehip pop up, the mini pop, just to give it a little bit of buoyancy. But I've had one little tug from just off the point of the island, and that's it really. I've got a good few hours left, and maybe I'll be able to make a bit of a better stab at it than that. The guy next to me, you see that bit of footage where he's fishing the method feeder tight up to the island and literally sprinkling all the time. But he works here and he sort of knows the place quite well. So yeah, I think this is my 4th time I've ever fished this lake, and it's all under match conditions. So I have no idea how it fishes. But averagely, So, I don't know. I sound a bit sullen again. I knew I shouldn't have done a little update now. Never mind. Right then, I will catch you later. Ta-da. Right, here we go. There's Chris. He's going to give me some advice to sort of like bag up in this.
Yeah, it's probably one of the easiest runs waters in the country. All you want to do, Dan, is put on a PJ bag, a few mistral baits, bring them back in. I don't know what the hell you're doing, mate.
I'd have to start using bait or something. I don't know.
Maybe put some hooks on. No, it's to be fair, you've had two pretty rotten draws. To be fair to you, mate, which you always do for somehow. You never really get a great draw, but
I tried to elbow to the front of the queue again this time, but nobody wanted to let me in, so I was last out of the hat again.
That's how it goes, though, mate. There's a few people struggling, especially at this top end.
Yeah.
So I'll just keep going. 10th place is within anybody's reach.
Right then, so I've got Jay in the swim. I've had top tips off Chris.
Yeah.
The true legend out of the back of the land net pair is here to give me some proper advice.
That's it, mate. That's it. How can I help?
I need to catch a fish really quickly.
Okay. What are you doing at the moment? Come on, let's.
2 rosehip bottom baits.
Yep.
With PVA bags with crushed rosehip and rosehip hard pellet.
Have you got anything off the corner of that island?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's about it, really. Have you got anything in this margin here?
I've given up on that margin. I've had a screaming run out of it.
Have you got anything on that margin?
Well, I've only got 2 rods.
That there's a fish are going nuts in that one.
That was a bird.
Embarrassingly, I've just taken a double take and seen the bird fly off the top of it. Yeah, so that was a bird. But really, Dan, it's hit and hope, isn't it?
Yeah. I might muscle one out. You never know.
This is actually quite. I haven't really appeared on Dan's show that much. Little bits here and there, probably stuff that I didn't know I was being filmed. Just probably stuff he shouldn't be filming, really, from a distance.
Yeah.
On full-on zoom, but
I did get that one where you were telling me that it was like carp porn for your wife.
a little bit, yeah. All right. I've banned her from watching now because she's getting a bit too excited about it, to be honest. But it's a real pleasure, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've been really wanting to get on here for a while now, so it's really like a bucket list for me. So I just wanted to say hi to Dan's followers. Don't blame me for watching this because it's gold dust, it's vintage. It's some of the best material out there, to be honest. And good lad, doesn't take himself too seriously, has a good time. And I wouldn't wear that hat, but what can you do?
Oh wait, I'll press record.
Right, go and catch a carp. Come on.
Fish for me on second day.
Ah.
Sometimes 3. Caught on the live system. Happy days. Back of the land. Yeah, let's just hope for another one.
Right, so it's less than half an hour to go, and I just had a screaming run that almost pulled the rod off the pod. And I grabbed the rod and there was nothing on it. How is that possible? Alright, so there's about half an hour left to go, well, less than that. I've put it back out in the same spot, see if that fish is still there. Alright then, that's it for now. Okay then, so the match is over, the all-out's been called, and I've packed most of my stuff up behind me. And blanked for the second day of the match. I suppose one sort of thing that, bittersweet sort of thing that I found out that my guys that were fishing here yesterday didn't have anything out of this peg. And the peg I was fishing yesterday didn't produce a fish, well, it produced a small pike, which doesn't count in the match. So the 2 pegs I had produced zilch on both days. But yeah, I think pretty much I knew when I saw the pegs that I'd drawn, and looking at the old back of the land net match videos, that I'd drawn out dead end pegs really. In my mind, they could produce on the right day, but I just didn't feel confident in either one. There was a few pegs that I would have liked to have seen on myself fishing from doing this match, and I didn't get that opportunity. But we'll never see. Wait till the next match, is it, and see if I can get a better peg. And I don't know. Anyway, let's go and film the draw then. I think it's the first singles match that I've totally blanked on for back of the landing net. Not good. Alright.
Yeah, we're rolling. Right, first of all, we just wanted to say we think we have actually got, I know we probably say this every year, but we honestly think we've got the best bunch of lads. It's the best, well-spirited group and bunch of lads that we've ever had. So, round of applause for you guys. It wouldn't be the same sort of event as it would be with the people. So everyone's sharing information, people have learned stuff, hopefully everyone's had a good time, and even the 7 guys that unfortunately didn't catch. But we've thoroughly enjoyed this, and I think we put in a few miles, mate, haven't we, going around?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, my legs are, yeah.
All right, there's a lot of weight of fish. We'll start off with this sort of fun prize we had. Biggest fish caught from the end of the day yesterday to the start of the day today. That was Jack Greener with a 20 pound mirror. Fantastic. Right, like I said, a lot of you know we've had a headache over the biggest fish because both guys caught the same fish at exactly the same weight. The fish got weighed twice. Both bang on 20 pounds, wasn't it?
I tried to make the I tried to fix it, but it didn't work. We had to sort out another prize really. So we've only got 1 trophy and 1 set of prizes on the day. But what we're going to do is get another one engraved in the week. The prize is 3 Siren S5 bite alarms. We're going to get 3 more. Don't want to, but we are going to get 3 more. Because fair's fair. It's unlikely that would happen, isn't it? But
yeah. So if like one of you guys want to take one of the things, or that is
if we go with Cliff Glover
and Matt Lucas. Want to get the blankers up?
Yeah.
All right, guys. These guys, you know.
It's unfortunate. These guys have put in effort. Every single time you do this, unfortunately, there are going to be people that don't catch fish, but you know, I think good entertainment. Hopefully, still had a good time, and you know, like we would have preferred them to catch, but luckily they get some mistral baits. Yeah, that's our little. They get some mistral baits to help them catch next time, because there's obviously a problem. So yeah, one at a time.
Okay, can we have Ben Martin, Cameron Boyne, Dan Jones, the Jackasses, Luke Curtis, and Trev the Machine.
Pineapple.
Yeah, just some
method mix. Got some hard pea pellets there, Trev. Yeah, tell you what you need. Smell them.
Hey, cheers for coming over.
Coconut ice pop-ups. Yeah, no, cheers. Yeah, no, cheers. Yeah, Tropicana pop-ups there.
Let's go to the nitty-gritty, top 10.
Oh, bloody hell. Right, should we just show our house and see if they think this one? No. Don't bother.
Alright, in 10th place, and to show sort of what the standard was really, £38, 5 ounces, Gareth Birch. There you go, mate. 1 ounce more, £38, 6 ounces, was Russell May. £40, 7 ounces, Cliff Brand. Sixth place with £50 2 ounces, Jack Pollard. Fifth place, £51 2 ounces, Dan Trowbridge.
From here onwards, people are a little bit unsure, so it makes it quite exciting.
Yeah. Fourth place, £81 15 ounces, Andrew Batchelor. First place, £87 no ounces, Bradley Cassell. Second place, hello, £102 1 ounces, Jason Mills. First place, £109 5 ounces, Richie Butler. Stick that on your friggin' barrow. That's a new bed. Yeah. 10 kilos of bait, which I'm sure you'll get through on eBay. 150 quid top of voucher. There you go. Turn around, hold it up. There you go. Just to say, there was a few guys sort of just out of the places. If you want to check your final scores, they're on there. But if everyone wants to come up and get a little medal as well.
Actually, before we do that quickly, because you'll all get in the car and go home straight after that, just...
the hoodies are still for sale.
Some kits are down to 25p, guys. Right? Water for 20p. Yeah, actually, we have got a couple of packs of nuts if you want to see us at the end about that. But no, hopefully you have all had a good time, and we just wanted to thank you all again for coming out. The weather's been nice. It's been we've caught more fish today than we've ever caught in the back of the landing net match. We've seen 3 20s this weekend, and like I say, I think last night was good, fishing was good, and yeah, hopefully everyone's had a good time, and yeah, I'd like to see you again at some point. But yeah,
definitely, yeah.
Well done, everyone.
Yeah, thank you very much for coming. Yeah, as long as you keep coming, we'll keep putting them on.
Big thanks to Chris and Jar as well.
Yeah. Come and get your man. Come on. Yeah, that's it. Dan, turn that off a sec. Dan, turn that off.